Shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites. Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, GMS who rule well. Barakatham, Jalu Akin, out there that's pushing this truth. And sincerity, the strength of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. This is GMS Stop and Listen. I'm Preacher Cal. This is Pari from the Dallas camp. You know, brother, you know, in town, just passing through, man. So you might as well go and get in the spirit before you got to hit the road. You know, right. Just coming through, you know, taking care of stuff and headed on out, man. It's, you know, it's a beautiful thing that brother, you know, on his way out, he called me, you know, we can stop doing fellowship, man. So, you know, what better way to fellowship than to bring out a scripture, man, you know, because, you know, we in the last days, right? So right. Things are happening, and they're happening real fast, man. So if you're not in these scriptures, man, when that day of Jacob's trouble comes, it's gonna be hard on you, man. You know, so the 2/3, man, it's gonna be a devastation for the 2/3, man. You know, only the elect gonna make it out, man. The Lord willing, we part of that number of the elect, you know. That's right. So, you know, it just, brothers are coming in the truth, you know, daily, man. Brothers watching videos, they're coming in. So, you know, we're just gonna try to bring out, you know, just like a basic scriptures that brothers, you know, they should know coming in, you know. Go ahead.
All right. This is Ephesians chapter 6, starting at verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Most High.
It says, be strong in the Most High. It means what? Increasing this truth and increasing this faith in the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And how you do that, you get into these scriptures, you get into this word, man. Go ahead.
And in the power of his might.
And in the power of his might, in the strength of his ability, right? That's where you get that grace from, that divine influence of the mind to think upon Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. That grace is a gift that he give you. If he give you that grace, then you could get into these scriptures, man, and you can have get into these scriptures and increase in the ability in this knowledge, and then that will be your stability at that time. Isaiah 33:6 in that day of Jacob's trouble.
That's right.
Word.
Verse 11: Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand the wiles of the devil.
It says, put on the whole armor of the Most High. What's that armor? Reading the scriptures, having faith, obeying the laws to the best of your ability.
That's right.
Prayer. Because back in the ancient world, when they put on the whole armor, they would put on helmets. They would grab shields. They would grab the greaves, which is like the gloves, the lance. They would grab the helmets, you know, the breastplates. They would put that on back in the ancient world when they used to put on their whole armor. In this day and time, our armor is what? The faith and prayer and reading these scriptures, man, and studying. That's our armor, man. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
Read that again.
For we wrestle not.
Go back one scripture. Let me get that last part.
Ephesians 6 and 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand the wiles of the devil.
The trickery and the craft and the cunningness of the devil, man. Who is the devil? The devil he's a spiritual demon. Satan is in the spiritual world, but his counterparts on the earth is who? The so-called white man.
That's right.
That's who the devil is on this planet, man. We have to be able to withstand the trickery and the cunning of the devil, man. The microchip, you know? You know, the RFID chip, martial law, right. You know, especially the RFID chip. That's gonna be the trickery because they're gonna have a, you know, the famine going on. You know, they're gonna make times hard around here to try to force you to take the chip. You know, that's like 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, man.
Yep.
You know, 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. You about to get it?
Yep.
So that's putting on the whole armor, man. Having faith, standing these scriptures that you will know what to do and what not to do. You know. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
See, the elect men are not ignorant of his devices, man. Being ignorant means you don't know, but we know because we read the scriptures. 2/3 not gonna know because two-thirds shun the scriptures. They put the scriptures behind them. Yeah. So 2/3 gonna be caught up in that day of destruction. But the elect, we gonna know. Hey, we reading the scriptures telling us, you know, the scriptures is feeding us, you know. The scriptures is that water, you know, it's the bread that we eat and the water we drink. So studying these scriptures, man, we're gonna know, man. We're gonna know. So Satan not gonna be able to fool us, you know.
Yeah, that's another thing with 2/3. When we be out here on the highways and byways, or even doing sit downs, or just having regular conversation, I mean, like, the Jake that's been set up, or the elect that's been set up to go out here and push this word, I mean, like, we become watchmen over the men that's out there. And I mean, like I said, the ones that's in the truth, they'll know what's going on as far as the RFID chips and martial law breaking out. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lord willing, we'll know that before the regular 2/3 know it. And like I said, by the time 2/3 find out, it's already over.
It's already over.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what the scriptures is really putting forth. You got to put on that armor. You got to put in time. You got to put in. You got to be willing to be bored. You got to be willing to drive across the states. You got to still be willing to put this work in, because at the end of the day, this is all we got for real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, there's nothing else that can get us out of here other than these scriptures. And having faith.
Then, the main thing is having faith too, confessing and having that faith, because if you got faith, man, hey, you can be part of the elect in the end,
That's
just
right.
having that faith, man.
That's right.
Just like the mouth factor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what it's about.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
All right, Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities.
We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but principalities. So we're struggling with the powers of evil, these demons, man. We're struggling with these demons in these high places. We're struggling with demons just messing with us. Demons just getting in your mind, telling you, you don't need to be in the truth.
Yep.
Demons messing with you while you sleep. Trying to put doubt in your mind about this truth. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, just to touch on that. Yeah, I mean, like, that's something also that, what I'm saying, we have to acknowledge as far as, men that's in the truth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, that scripture is heavy as far as, dealing with that aspect of this type of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, some of us, I mean, including myself, I mean, I've been through that before, to where it's like, damn, like, all this hell's coming on me. Like, am I really in this thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you have to go through that, but the scriptures is the stability of these times. So, that's where you get this comfort and hope, knowing that this thing has already been done. You know what I'm saying? We just got to go through and we got to play it out.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, having that faith,
it's the real treasure, man.
That's the real treasure.
That's the real treasure.
Go
ahead.
I'll start off at verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers.
And against the rulers. Even though we wrestle against these demons that are trying to plague our mind every day, we have to wrestle against these powers of these authorities and these governments, man. The so-called white man, he's ruling in the government seat, man. So we have to wrestle against them spiritual demons and the counterpart demons. We got to wrestle against the demon that he put here to be over us, man.
That's right.
We got to wrestle against him also, man. Go ahead.
Against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Against this world. That word right there is eon, meaning this certain age. So it's coming to an end. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of that which follow.
That's right.
So at this particular age of this ruling of these rulers of this darkness, it's finna be over, man. And the nation of Israel is finna rise up. Go ahead.
Verse 13. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of the Most High.
These scriptures, right? Having faith, the whole armor, prayer. Go ahead.
That ye may be able to withstand in the evil day.
That's that evil day. Martial law, the chip, the famine, the pestilence, the race riots. That's that evil day that's coming. That's why you want to be rooted in this truth, man, real solid and established. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua put that protective covering over you, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth.
Having your loins girded about with truth. You know, being in this knowledge, man. Because, you know, it tell you your loins girded with truth. That girt goes from your waist to your underarms. That ain't the truth. It's in your mind, man.
Yep.
You're having your mind established in this truth, man. Studying, man. Looking up words, man. And most of all, man, prayer, man. You know, prayer is real important in this thing, man. It's real important. You know. So, go ahead.
Verse 14 again. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness.
The blessed plate of righteousness, man. You know, asking the Lord to guide your footsteps and your paths, man. You know, go ahead.
Verse 15. And your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace.
Your feet shod, meaning what? Binding your feet with the preparation, the readiness, man, of the gospel, man. You know, that's why we go out. We always ready to do sit downs. We always ready to go out on the highways and byways. You know, you have to be willing to do what's needed in this truth at any given moment, man.
That's right.
You know, it might just be helping a brother out, and you gotta be ready to do that, man. Giving a brother a hand, you know, helping him out some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? A brother might call feeling down. You might have to grab a scripture, try to build that brother up. That's right. You know, you gotta always be, you know, preparation, being ready, you know, ready in the gospel of peace, man. That's
right. And like I said earlier, you know, the comfort of the scriptures, you know, in all aspects, whether it's good or bad. Sure. You gotta be like, we gotta be ready to deal with it on all levels. You know, I mean, like, hey, whether you gotta tell a brother something and he might not want to hear, but at the end of the day, according to the scriptures, you gotta let it be known. You can't hold that back. So right now we're out here, you know, it doesn't matter what time, it doesn't matter where at. You know, we got to still push this truth out, because at the end of the day, somebody's going to be touched by this. Somebody's going to be moved by it to the point where somebody's going to wake up. You know what I'm saying? And that's all we look for. We only look for the elect. We don't care about whether somebody else random don't get it. Like, that's not our job. Our job is not to make you understand it. You know, the Most High is going to come. He's going to put that spirit on you to get this. If you don't get it, you just don't get it. We just got to keep pushing forward.
Okay.
Verse 16, above all, taking the shield of faith.
See, above all, as we just said a few minutes ago, taking that shield of faith, that conviction of belief, man. We believe Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to come through the clouds, man. We believe he's going to bring salvation to the elect of Israel. We believe he's going to destroy the so-called white man. We believe he's going to raise up Israel and give us this kingdom, man. We believe that. You know, we cold-heartedly believe that, man. The elect going to believe it, you know. Go ahead.
Wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked.
You should be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. You'll be able to suppress it. It won't take you over, man. You'll be able to just suppress it and extinguish all that basic bullshit. They won't be able to come with you with no cunning, craftiness, or trickery, man. You know, because Esau come up to you, you know, he might come up to you, hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Yeah. Try this right here. It's just a little bit of this or that. Yeah. But it'd be something that's defiled. You know, Esau always trying to get you to try something. You know, try this meat right here. They'll tell you all the ingredients, but they'll leave out pork in the end. When you start chewing it, oh shit, yeah, it's got a little pork in it. Yeah, it's them. They cunning, man. Yeah,
and even now, man, thinking about that meat. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got it now where they're saying they're like chicken. Like, they now admitting that chicken or the GMO chicken, they admitting that is giving, you know what I'm saying, cancer and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like damn. Like, now we to the point, first it was pork. We already know the pork is unlawful. But now you done made the chicken unlawful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, in this day and time, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta really fight, and we gotta really pray that the Most High come back, man. Like, I'm talking about soon. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, I mean, before you know it, you ain't gonna be eating nothing. I mean, you're going to be out there picking, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like that. That's going to force Jake to move to the country. And start, you know, we got to start growing our own stuff. I mean, like, I did a lesson a while back about, you know, just certain foods and stuff that we need to stay away from. You know, we need to stay away from going to these fast foods. I mean, that's how Jake getting sick. That's a part of putting on the armor as well. You know, having that understanding of Leviticus 11. You know, he didn't touch on that for no reason. He told you a dietary law for a reason. Do things in moderation. You don't have to eat meat all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you gotta have that balance of putting certain things together to be able to make it through. Because when you eat, you're supposed to eat just you're supposed to eat just basically for that energy. You know what I'm saying? It's not about, oh yeah, I need to eat to get food. You know what I'm saying? You got Jake eating at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's like, that's early. You know what I'm saying? For your body. And if your body is not getting what it needs, you're not going to be able to function. How are you going to be able to get in these scriptures if your mind is all clouded with bullshit? Right. And a lot of stuff we eat today is bullshit.
17.
Verse 17.
God.
And take the helmet of salvation.
The helmet of salvation. You know, we hoping for a future salvation, for the protection of our souls, man. That's what we hoping for. The Lord to see have mercy on us to protect our souls in this day of Jacob's trouble, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And the sword of the Spirit, which
go ahead.
Like, and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High.
The sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High, man. This is our weapon right here. These scriptures, man.
That's right.
That's our number one weapon, man. The scriptures, man. You know. And when you have a sword, what do you do to make that sword a dangerous instrument? You sharpen it up. That's why we have to keep reading and keep sharpening our minds and in the spirit, man. In these scriptures, man. We have to keep sharpening our minds and stay sharp, you know. Like I said, and hope for our salvation, man. We hope for that protection for our souls, man, because it's about to get bad out here. You know, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua about to let this devil get real loose out here, man. And you're gonna need a higher power to protect you in that day. You're not gonna be able to. You're not gonna like this. You can't stand against it by yourself.
That's right.
You know, you gotta have that spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua on you, man. Go ahead.
I got a precept real quick. This is John chapter 17, verse 17. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth.
Sanctify them with thy truth. Thy word is truth. You know, and that's straightforward, man.
And that's pretty much what we're doing now. You know what I'm saying? Bringing out this word to let you know that you have to get yourself into these scriptures. You have to. If you don't have faith in these scriptures, what else are you going to do? Like, you don't have nothing else to go on. You can't go off what your mama taught you. You can't go off what your grandparents, the church. You can't go off of none of this. None of this BS is in the world, because all of it has just been a bunch of confusion. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you getting in this truth and you listening to the men that's been set forth to bring it to you, cut and dry. This is what the scriptures are talking about.
Because when you say sanctify, it means cleanse and purify you.
Exactly.
That's the only way you're going to be cleansed and purified is to get into this word, man. That's
right.
The only way. You know, doing what you normally do, that ain't never worked.
Nope.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is the way. That's what's going to purify and cleanse you. That's the sanctification of the truth.
That's
right.
right.
Word, man. Go ahead.
Verse 18. Praying always with all prayer and supplications in the Spirit.
Praying always with all prayer and supplication. I mean, you basically you begging, man. You pleading to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Constant. Scriptures say pray without ceasing.
Pray without ceasing.
You know. Go ahead.
And watching thereunto with all perseverance.
Yep, with persistency. Go ahead.
And supplications for all saints.
Supplication for all the saints. Who are the saints? The elect of Israel, man. You know, those are the saints, man. Who gonna continue to watch and be aware and be circumspect, man, and keep prayer. You know, being persistent in prayer, persistent in watching what's going on, watching the alternative news. You know, watching RT, press TVs. You know, seeing what's going on locally in your town. You know, sharing the information with brothers so we can all stay up on it on one accord.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and with that, man, you don't have anything. You know, hey, we didn't even mean for the lesson to be as long as it was, but that's the spirit. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man.
That's right.
You know, with that, man, all praise be to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Call halal Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, GMS who rule well.